You forget names, you lose your focus and feel like you're stuck in a mental cloud. It's not just stress. It could be a vitamin deficiency that's way more common than you think. Millions of people walk around with this deficiency every single day and have no idea. Doctors often overlook it. Supplements sometimes miss it. And your brain? It pays the price. What is this vitamin you can't ignore? The vitamin is B12 and it's essential for your brain and body. It helps form red blood cells, supports nerve function, and keeps your mind sharp. But what happens when you're low? Your brain slows down, your mood dips, and everyday thinking feels harder than it should. Even mild B12 deficiency can lead to memory issues and fatigue, not to mention brain fog, trouble concentrating, mood swings, and even feelings of anxiety or depression. And here's the kicker. Most people don't connect these symptoms to their nutrition. So who's most at risk? There are groups who are far more likely to be low on B12, even if they eat healthy. If you're over 40, your body starts to absorb less B12 from food. If you're vegan or vegetarian, you're missing a primary B12 source, animal products. If you take metformin, antacids, or have digestive issues like IBS, Crohn's, or low stomach acid, your absorption drops. Even stress can make it worse. So if you check even one of those boxes, listen closely. Here's what it looks like. B12 brain fog isn't just having a slow day. It's more like thinking through molasses. You start a sentence, then forget what you were saying. You walk into a room and completely blank on why. You feel tired even after 8 hours of sleep. You open your laptop and forget what task you were working on. Some people describe it as feeling detached or watching their life through a screen. Others feel more anxious, on edge, or less motivated and chalk it up to burnout. But what if it's something deeper? So how do you know for sure? Getting tested is simple, but there's a catch. A basic blood test will show B12 levels, but it's not always accurate. You'll want to ask for a methylmalonic acid, MMA test, or a homocysteine test. Both give a better picture of how B12 is actually being used in your body. And here's a tip. Even if your test comes back normal, listen to your body. Tracking symptoms over a few weeks of B12 supplementation can tell you a lot. So what do I do if I'm low? If you're deficient or borderline low, don't panic. It's usually fixable. The best form to take? Methylated B12, especially if you have the MTHFR gene variant, which many people do without knowing. You can take it as sublingual drops under the tongue, lozenges, sprays, or even injections if prescribed by your doctor. It absorbs fast, and many people feel a difference in just 7 to 10 days. Foods can help too, especially eggs, dairy, meat, and fish. But food alone might not be enough, especially if you have absorption issues. So what should you expect after consistent supplementation? Most people notice sharper memory, less mental fatigue, and a brighter mood, more consistent energy throughout the day, and a clearer sense of focus. Some even describe it as waking up from a fog. So if you've been blaming stress, screens, or age, this vitamin could be the missing link. So before you go, if you think your brain fog might be more than stress, don't ignore it. Your brain's trying to tell you something. Suffering from tiredness, fatigue, and weight gain. Tap the next video. It could just be the fix you've been missing. Subscribe if you learned something new. Your brain and body deserves it.